Welcome back to Studio 5. Our question of the week this week asks what you do to beat the heat. Tony Oakman is here from Lee's Heating and Air with some help for anyone trying to stay cool. He's got answers to the 3 biggest questions that people ask. What's number 1 question?
Number 1 question is, how often do I change my filter? You know, changing a filter in your furnace that's on your furnace and your air conditioner is a big thing because airflow is the key. You were asking me, Tony, my upstairs is hotter than my main floor.
My wife constantly complaining, it's so hot upstairs.
What do I do? So Darren, there's some things that we can do. First of all, today, one of the things we want to do is change your filter. Now, cooling, your blower that's blowing is using about 20 to 30% more air to cool than it is when it's blowing heat. So what I'm saying is, in the summer, you'll need to change your filter more often than you do in the winter.
We often think about changing it in the winter time, but we sort of forget about it in the summer. It actually needs it more in the summertime.
In the summertime. This filter here that we're looking at right now, I took this out 2 weeks. It was in the house for 2 weeks. I put a system in. We went back 2 weeks. That's what it looked like. Look at how gross that is. Can you,
there's a lot of stuff that's gotten caught in there.
Can you see it? Look at this kind of stuff here like this. Yeah. I mean, like, yuck. And
that was only 2 weeks worth?
That's only 2 weeks. By the way, this is a really good filter to kind of use. This pleated type is right there. Okay. Okay. Another thing that we should do. One of the questions I get often is the fight between the husband and wife.
You're not new to this, are you? Tony, this is such a classic between men and women and the thermostat, isn't it?
What temperature should we keep this at? So we get to call. I get to talk to the ladies mostly at the house. And what temperature should I keep this at? My husband says this. I think this. And so, Darren, I really think that here's something really good for cooling during the summer. Keep it about 3 to 4 degrees. If you are not at home, let's say we're going to leave for the day, don't let the temperature go higher than what you normally keep it at home by, you know, like 3 to 4 degrees.
Okay, so say we're going to be gone, like we're going out to work or something like that. No one's going to be in the house. Only let it go up 3 to 4 degrees above what we want when we come back.
So like in this case here, it's saying it's 70 in here, but it's pretty cool in the studio today. But actually, you never don't go over 78 to 80 degrees. Okay. Don't do that, because what happens is that all that heat goes into the walls, into the furniture, everything else, and so it takes more power, more utility bills to get the heat out of that the material things in the house. Is
that a general rule for everything? Like if I'm gone for like 2 or 3 days on vacation, should I also keep it below 80 degrees, or can I let it?
I would keep it about 80, maybe no more than not too warm. Okay. Because it gets really hot in there, and then all that heat is hard to take out.
Yeah. We left on vacation for a couple days. It took us like 2 days to try to cool the house off by the time we got back.
But think about the cost of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So another thing is vents. The vents in your house. Now, we've done this segment before where we talked about this, and I actually brought a vent in that was really, really dirty. And you can see money, you can see gross things.
Yeah, there's all sorts of
food,
stuff.
I mean, all these things. Make sure all your vents are open, and there should be some pictures coming up here soon.
It's like sometimes the heat registers get damaged; they might get blocked a little bit. Like this one's completely blocked.
Now, this is completely blocked. Don't tell me that everyone doesn't have this vent at home.
Yeah,
we do, don't we?
We do. We do.
I don't.
Or even a broken one like that.
There's a broken one. It should look like this. This is the next picture coming up here is really what it should look like, and that way your air moves smoothly out of the system. Airflow is the key ingredient, and that's what makes your system more efficient.
If I have a room that nobody's in, it's like an extra bedroom that nobody's back there, can I shut the vents off there?
You know what? I recommend not, because what will happen is you could freeze the system up, be less efficient by doing that. So you might try it, but if you start getting that white stuff that's on the pipes, then there's a problem.
Okay. Yeah. Great tips. 3 of the most common questions that you get for anybody who's trying to cool their house. This is a great time to get your air conditioner in shape. And Lee's, you've got a special deal on right now.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm for the first 20 callers today. What I'll do is for $49. It's a $149 special that we would normally do. For $49, we'll come out and do a 10-point safety check, a 10-point check on your AC system, and we'll also answer questions about your thermostat, help you to program it if you don't know how, and anything else that you may have. Questions about hot, cold, what's wrong, why is my upfloor cooler or hotter than it should be, those kind of things. It will help you.
I think my wife's on the phone right now trying to call.
You know what? It won't be a bad thing.
Okay. If you have more questions, of course, you can go to their website, which is leesheatac.com. And, of course, we have a link there from our website. Tony, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll toss